The painting, called Landscape with Houses, expresses the art credo of the great master of Russian Impressionism, Konstantin Korovin. We need light, more brightness, clarity. In his works that were completed in the early 20th century, the artist focused truly impressionistically on the transmission of light and air, often thereby fusing the objects and figures into a single coloured space. Despite the fact that open-air painting, the depiction of light and air, as well as random motifs, and ethics were the main features of Impressionism, the origins of Russian Impressionism were mostly based on Russian realistic, so-called mood landscape paintings, and the motifs retained their materiality and soulful content. Konstantin Korovin was born into an old believer family of traders in Moscow and studied at the Moscow School of Painting, Sculpture and Architecture. Although he was encouraged by his teacher, Vassili Polenov, to experiment with Impressionist painting while he was a student, it was a trip to Paris, Italy, and especially Spain in 1885 that helped Korovin diversify his mode of expression. In addition to painting, the artist's other great love was the theatre, and he achieved his first success as a theatre designer at the age of 24, when he created the designs for several productions at Savva Mamontov's Moscow Private Opera. He later collaborated with the Imperial theatres, i.e. the Bolshoi Theatre in Moscow and the Mariinsky Theatre in St. Petersburg. He also designed Sergei Diaghilev's productions of the Russian Seasons in Paris. In the interests of his own health and that of his son, Korovin emigrated to Paris in 1923. Despite being in his favourite city, Korovin's work from his Paris period is uneven. The Crimean period in Korovin's work is connected to the construction of his summer house in Gurzów. The large villa, designed by the artist named Salambo, became a creative centre for Russian artists and theatre figures in the 1910s. Teahouse in Crimea and Landscape with Houses were painted near the artist's summer home. We see the same motifs in several works painted during this period.